Thank you. And now my colleague in labor and delivery, Kat Alvarado, is here to share the current realities in her unit.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the introduction, Marina. As she said, my name is Kat Alvarado, and I'm a registered nurse here at Seton. As you all heard from my colleague, Ascension's perinatal departments have a huge staffing problem. As a labor and delivery nurse, we bear witness to miracles every day. It is said to be one of the most magical times in a woman's life. But currently, our labor and delivery department lacks the resources and support to provide this magical experience. We are constantly asked to do more with less, and are staffed with a skeleton crew. Our experienced RNs are departing for jobs with better conditions and less stress. As one of the few experienced RNs in our labor and delivery department, it is so disheartening to see brand new RNs thrown into the mix without the training and guidance they deserve and that our patients deserve. Without a strong core staff in labor and delivery, we struggle to admit moms in a timely manner, and there's often a huge delay in care. In order to get moms admitted, we need the proper number of staff to fully assess and properly triage the mom-to-be, yet management routinely neglects to staff our triage with the appropriate number of nurses, causing long wait times and delays in care. Labor and delivery nurses have been notifying management of issues daily, filling out hundreds of our union unsafe staffing forms, known as the assignment despite objection forms. We have held multiple meetings with management, and yet it all goes unchanged. Our laboring mothers in the Austin community deserve better. In order to advocate for them, our unit also held a vote of no confidence and offered management a host of solutions for the labor and delivery unit. We are currently without a director, and it has been months. None of our suggestions have been implemented. We are without a director as she was forced out with no backup plan or leadership on deck. This is unacceptable. Our leadership sees the value in spending over $300 million on a new tower for these families, but without the proper staff who are experienced, trained, confident in their skills, and trust their leadership, this building is just that, an expensive building. Nurses are looking to our management to do the right thing and staff appropriately. Ascension, listen to your nurses, respect your nurses, and provide the leadership the community deserves. Thank you. I'm going to invite my friend Amanda Pierce from ICU to share with you all.
Hi everybody, my name is Amanda Pierce Chang, and I am an RN in the medical ICU. You've now heard from my colleagues in the perinatal departments and their current realities, and I'm sad to say that issues are not limited to those units. It is also those sickest among us that are seeing the impacts of management's poor choices. Seton, Maine is the highest acuity hospital in Central Texas. We are blessed to be taking care of the sickest population. It could be you, it could be your loved ones experiencing the scariest days of their life. And you trust us to do our best to keep you safe and to be your advocates. In both our medical and cardiovascular ICUs, our patients are often immobile, incapacitated, on multiple life-sustaining medications and highly specialized machines. These patients depend on their care team for everything, from making sure the medications are correct and on time to turning, bathing, and mobilizing. Nurses in the ICU rely heavily on our techs to help us make this possible. It takes 2 to 4 very skilled people to turn or move a patient safely with all of these medications and machines attached. Unfortunately, management made the recent choice to remove our vital patient care techs from our ICUs hospital-wide in an obvious attempt to cut spending. The ICU is left with a skeleton crew struggling to keep patients safe and prevent harm. The excuse we're given is that other units need their assistance more. Why must we rob Peter to pay Paul in a multi-billion-dollar company? All patients across this hospital deserve a full and competent care team. Already working with less staff than is ideal, removing our techs who work hard to assist us and care for our patient sets a dangerous precedent. And as patient advocates, nurses are appalled. It is a nurse's job to stay up to date on evidence-based practices and to be educators. So here's a little bit of education. Pressure injuries are injuries caused by having too much pressure for too long on a bony prominence and are most often seen in ICU patients. Pressure injuries have a direct correlation to increased morbidity, increased lengths of stay in hospitals, and overall worse outcomes. Research has shown time and time again that being able to turn a patient every 2 to 4 hours decreases the likelihood of a pressure injury. The safest and most effective tool we have is humans. We need more eyes, more hands, and more compassionate people to ensure our patients have the care they need. Taking away our techs is going to devastate more than one family. Don't let it be yours. Let Ascension know your family deserves a fully staffed care team. Those who are not by the bedside are making decisions that will ensure them a nice bonus check, but will certainly hurt our patients in the process. Our staffing is so bad that there are multiple techs daily calling for help. The problem is clear. There are not enough highly trained nurses to manage these complex machines in critically ill patients. The hospital is accepting more heart surgeries without enough nurses to take care of the patients. Instead of scheduling enough nurses, staff are left scrambling to ensure care, which is contributing to negative health outcomes that are absolutely preventable. Last week, management decided that now was an appropriate time to deeply slash our emergency staffing program that ensures urgent staffing needs are addressed by incentivizing these shifts for nurses. Without these incentives, our patients are now the ones who will suffer. Our patients deserve a robust plan to address staffing at Seton Medical Center, Austin, now. We would like to thank everybody for coming to support us. We are working our hardest to ensure that Seton is the top-tier hospital in Austin, and we will never stop fighting for what our patients need and deserve. Thank you.
Later.